Alright guys, it's Saturday. Mrs is at work today, so I've got a few hours to kill. She's working till about 12. It's only 9:30 now, so I've got about 2.5, 3 hours to kill. I thought I'd take you on a little tour of the local fish shop that I go to quite a lot. They've just opened their doors for buying corals and buying fish. So I thought I'd just show you around, see what's going on there. Probably going to pop to 2 today. I've got 2 regular ones that I go to, so I'll take you on a little tour of both. Pop there quite frequently, not so much at the minute with things as they are, but they've just opened their doors to people going in there, customers going in there, so I thought I'd pop in and show you where I go, where I get most of my corals from. It's a bit of a pain because they're abiding by strict regulations with regards to social distancing, so I pop there as early as I can to try and get some nice footage for you, but I didn't really get that much footage in there. I picked up a couple of corals. I got myself an two A cans, sorry, for the Nuvo 20, and I got myself a hammer for the 250. I'm going to replace one of the hammers in the 250 with the new hammer, and I'm going to put the original colony that I had in the 250 in the Nuvo 20. I'll show you where the corals are. They're acclimating in the sump. So the corals, they are currently in the 250 sump. I do keep these 2 tanks at exactly the same temperature, using the same brand of controller, so I'm hoping they'll be the same, but a difference of, well, point something degree. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. Once they have acclimated for about an hour, what I will do is pull them out, I will drip them, I will dip them, and then they will go in the tanks, and I'll show you where they're going in the tanks. So the plan is to remove this hammer colony here. I'm going to keep this one, I'll put this hammer colony in this little tank here. Remove this. I'm probably going to keep I'll move those mushrooms to, I'm not sure where I'm going to move them to. Move these little zoas here. I'm going to put some acans around here. The hammer colony set up here, so it sits maybe here. And yeah, once they're dripped and all acclimated, we'll continue the video. So I've now removed the hammer from the 250. That is now in the Nuvo. I've dripped and dipped the 2 acan colonies. 2 colonies, they're little frags. They're dripped, they're dipped, they're in. That's sweet. I'm going to do a water change on this tank. I'm mixing the water tonight, so I'll do the water change tomorrow. The new hammer in here is in here. It's still a little bit pissed off. It's only been in there about 15-20 minutes. So yeah, that's it really. That's all I've done today. I'll keep updating tomorrow. I'm going to do a water change on that that little Nuvo tomorrow. I'm not going to do a water change on this one this week. I skipped last week as well. I'm going to skip this week. The levels in this tank are pretty low on phosphate and nitrate. I'm going to pull out the rower phos from the reactor tonight. Well, probably I might do it now actually. So that's happening. I'm going to test phosphates daily whilst the reactor's not running. I'm still going to run carbon in there, but I'm removing the rower phos, so there'll be no phosphate reduction media. So yeah, I'm going to be testing phosphates daily. I've got a load of spare Hannah testers for phosphates. Where are we? Here we are. So I've got a new pack of them. So I can test daily. I don't know how many you're going to pack, probably about 30. So I'll do a week of testing daily on the phosphates. I will keep checking nitrates probably every 2 days. So yeah, I really don't want to start dosing nitrates again in the tank. That is the last thing I want to do. But if it comes to it, it is what it is. So yeah. So it's been a full 24 hours since I did the hammer. It is looking a lot happier than it was yesterday. I'm not 100% set on the colour of this hammer really. It's a lot more green than it looked in the shop. It looked almost gold green yesterday. But it has just gone into the tank, so it's probably not at its best. I really need to sort the frags out on this sandbag because that is really stressing me out. But that should be done soon. I pulled an emerald crab out of this tank yesterday, and I put it into this little Nuvo because this Nuvo is struggling with bubble algae. I've just done a 20% water change on this tank, but the bubble algae in the back here, let me focus on it, it's getting pretty disgusting back there. So yeah, hammer's in there. The hammer's looking happy, was looking happy until I just did the water change. So that's bouncing back. I've moved the mushrooms to the front here. I've moved the zoas over here. Give it a little clean. Cleaned out the filter floss in it because that was absolutely grim. I really need to keep up on that, getting the filter floss out there, because I'm not running a skimmer. It's really the only mechanical filtration I've got, so I really need to get on that every few days because it gets pretty minging in there. The lid's back on. After losing the RAS last week, I've finally moved the fans, put the lid back on. The dosing pump, that's going to be set up today, so that's going to be calibrated any minute. So it was at this point I noticed some issues with the 250, so I've completely abandoned recording this video. I moved on to the video that you watched last week regarding all the issues that I've had with that 250. It's another weekend, so I thought another trip to the fish shop, why not? I've got another tank to fill out with stock and fish, so I'll pop to the local fish shop again, the one that you just saw, and picked up, I don't know if you noticed on the video there was, I panned across some clowns, and there's a couple of clowns that caught my eye, so I thought I might as well pop there this weekend. My thought process goes, if I'm still thinking about a fish or a coral the day after I've seen it at the fish shop, it's a definite purchase. It's a week later, I'm still thinking about those fish. Bit weird. So I went there today and I bought those fish. So they're in the sump acclimate. I'll show you where they are now, and then we'll get them in the tank. Here they are, acclimating in the sump. We've got a little acan frag here that I'm going to put in the Nuvo. And the clowns are behind. I'm not going to show you what clowns they are until the end of the video, so do stick around, although if you've got me on Instagram you'll probably already know. So yeah, the acan's going to go in the little Nuvo. I'm literally putting nothing in this tank for a good month until everything is back on track. I added that hammer. To be fair, that hammer's looking sweet now. But yeah, nothing going in there until I've got everything in check. I'm not putting any, I'm not going to waste any more of my time putting anything in there. Look at the Proflux, look at how sexy it looks. All the probes are calibrated. What we got, 8.28 pH, 25.3 degrees. Salinity is 1.025, and we'll wait for it to cycle again. I think it was ORP. Yeah, redox is 258. Got the probes calibrated yesterday. They're now in. They're literally sat on some egg crate at the minute because I'm waiting for my local fish shop to stock the GHL magnetic probe holder. They're waiting for delivery, but deliveries are all delayed due to COVID. So I'm hoping they'll be in on Tuesday or Wednesday. Then I will get them to post it out. I might even pop up there. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do next weekend. Little side note on the Proflux, I've not yet set up the power bar. That is going to be set up tomorrow. I need to sort all of this out, because I think a lot of these, that one, and that one, are possibly lights. And this is going to go here, but I don't want the lights plugged into it. I want mainly pumps. I want the skimmer. The skimmer's plugged in under there, so I'm going to have to move that. So that's going to be a good couple of hours of faffing about trying to sort that out. So I'm going to save that till tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's job. Tomorrow being Sunday. And yeah, let's get the fish in. Just got these little guys in the bowl that I acclimated them in. The water's up to temp. They're all acclimated. I'm just getting ready to put them in now. Absolutely terrible angle, but it is the best I can do. I just want to get these fish in. They're all ready to go in. And now it's not the best time to lose my net, but I've lost my net. So I'm going to have to grab them. I don't really like touching fish. It's not a phobia or anything. I think it stresses the fish out a little bit too much. But needs must. So I'm going to get them in there. I'm hoping they don't jump out. I don't really want any of this water in my tank, hence. There we go. And they're in. Look at them.
You were right. I know I can't get enough of you. Leave it all to bloom. You were right. I know I can't get enough of you. No, the things that I would do under the water. I'm sinking further down, floating on nothing. I'm nothing. Arms are wide open. I'm calling out your name. Sitting here waiting. I'm waiting.
So that is it for this week's video. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And pop over to my Instagram feed. There are daily updates on the Instagram. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic weekend.